Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to the ever-growing popular series, Yay or Nay Smash Bros. Edition. If you haven't been here before and you're wondering what this is, or if you're wondering how to participate, well, this intro is for you. So very simple. Each Monday, for you, the viewer, you will get 2 uploads right here on this channel, so make sure you're subscribed for that. But you'll get 2 uploads, the first video being a Yay or Nay video focused on one specific character, oftentimes requested by you guys. Then the second video will be an updated stat version for all the characters so far involved. It's very fun to gauge interest. So how the series works, the first video will take that character, we will talk about their series, we might even talk about their popularity, maybe some relevancy, maybe some random facts, because why not? And then at the end of the video, I should say, we all vote, yay, we want to see this character, or nay, we don't want to see this character. It's a pretty simple concept. So yeah, it's just a cool way to gauge interest in the Smash community for who they want to see. And by the way, if you're listening this far into the rules, thank you. If you want to participate in any past videos, there is a link in the description to the playlist for the Yay or Nay series. Click that and vote properly for each corresponding video. That's it for the rules. Let's get to the rest of the video. Alright, 2 quick points of interest we need to talk about. Here's the first one. Peashooter ended up winning that poll that I put up last week, so today's character for the Yay or Nay series, Peashooter from Plants vs. Zombies. This one should be a little fun. I'm curious to see how people react and respond to this one, but yeah, that's today's character. But before we get into it, another point of interest I want to talk about. Last week alone, I had several people ask me, hey, you should do multiple videos for the Yay or Nay series every week, right? And by that they mean, you know, multiple characters per week. And while I think that's a tremendous idea, I do got to be honest, the videos do take a little bit of time to put together. It's not like I just go, here's another one, although that'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it? But so what I'm trying to say is, I think from this point forward, until every character, until the Fighters Pass for DLC has wrapped up officially for Smash Bros., we're gonna, at least I'm gonna try my best to have two Yay or Nay videos every single week. So Monday will always be, here's the schedule. Monday will always be double upload. Monday will always be 1 character for Yay or Nay. And then the second video on Monday is always going to be the updated stats. And then Tuesday will be another brand new character for the Yay or Nay series. So we're only doing the updated stats once a week, but it looks probable that we're gonna have 2 uploads for the Yay or Nay series moving forward. Just wanted to let you guys know that. So yeah, that's kind of fun. That should be interesting. So I got a lot of homework I gotta get done, but I'll get on it. Don't worry. But either way, let's jump into it. Plants vs. Zombies, Peashooter. Let's do this, shall we? So starting things off at the root. I get it because it's a plant. But starting things off at the root for the Plants vs. Zombies series. It actually debuted in 2009 as a tower defense game that pretty much sprouted into like instant success. Like, it was absolutely crazy how the game released and then everyone was like, yo, this game, talk about it, play it, somebody do something with it. And it was just kind of like, whoa, what happened? It was literally like it was an overnight sensation with its wacky characters and its fun little twist and, you know, take on the tower defense genre. So many people were just kind of drawn to it, whether it was because of the little wacky take on it or its charm, whatever it might be. People flocked to this game. People talked about this game. People loved this game and still do to this day. So pretty cool. Myself included. I'm a big Plants vs. Zombies fan. Big, right here. Yes. So here's the thing. I was trying to actually find a source for sales numbers, because that's what we do in the series. We like to talk about sales numbers. Not that that's the be-all, end-all, and, you know, the case to get a character in Smash Bros., but some people like talking about sales numbers for games. So we talk about it either way. But when I was trying to look at this, I could literally find 0 info for 100% accurate proof that, you know, for sales numbers for the Plants vs. Zombies game. So I was kind of like, oh, well, that's interesting. But yeah, why not just take a look at where it started, actually? Like we said, it debuted in 2009, so there's got to be something from back then. Luckily, I was able to find something. And this post from the OG game, the original Plants vs. Zombies, and remember, That was sold in the App Store. And here's the thing. Look, check this out. The OG game actually made over $1 million in just the first, yeah, I know I said 1 million, but it was made over $1 million in just 9 days, which at the time, keep in mind this is 2009, at the time, that set a new app launch record on the App Store. That's pretty dang crazy. The game did sell for like $2.99 or something like that, but it made over $1 million. Here's a brand new random computer game, not computer, but tablet game, and it's like, all right, let's see what happens. $3 for the game, made over $1 million in the first 9 days. That's pretty impressive. That is pretty impressive. And then from that point in the series, well, pretty much grew into a household name with the studio PopCap games. Eventually, well, some people might see this as a bad thing, but we're not here to debate that. But the studio PopCap ended up getting purchased by EA themselves. So now, well, PopCap is pretty much working right under EA. Which, okay, that's fine, at least, maybe bigger budget for their games and stuff, and they could do more. They can expand the series a little bit more, which is kind of what they did. Eventually, the PVC series ended up planting its seeds in another genre of gaming. Some of you have probably played this, or at least heard of it. The third-person shooter-type games, the Garden Warfare series, and even the most recent Battle for Neighborville, which is, in a way, it's like Garden Warfare 3, in a way, but yeah, so they went into a new genre, which was such a fun take on a third-person shooter. You don't have shooters, you have these plants battling zombies in a shooter game, which at first you think about it and go, that sounds weird, but I'm kind of interested. And like, I remember watching the Xbox presentation at E3 back in, what was that, like 2013 or something? At the time, it was like a timed exclusive. The original Garden Warfare game was a timed exclusive for the Xbox One. That was the first, that was the reason I bought the original Xbox at first, so I could play Garden Warfare. I love the game. It's one of my favorite franchises of all time. Absolutely love it. So, the series has grown from what it was into a tower defense, into this third-person shooter. Still comes out on mobile, on apps, all this stuff, right? It continues to produce new games, maybe not on a yearly basis, but it does come out in like several different games that it sprouted over the years. So that's the cool thing. But when we're talking about today's character specifically, we're talking about Peashooter. Well, what can Peashooter bring to the table in terms of like a moveset? Like, does Peashooter even have potential? Absolutely. Like I referenced Garden Warfare series. We'll take a couple ideas from things in that game and put it into a possible moveset here. So first up, let's talk about the Chili Bean. Now this thing is an ability in the Garden Warfare series and, well, Battle for Neighborville as well. But this attack, I should say, has Peashooter spit out this Chili Bean bomb. That the Chili Bean itself will end up exploding after a few seconds after you press the neutral special button or whatever, button is for this attack. So the Chili Bean itself actually can kind of roll around and get kicked a little bit, so you can kind of like fire it out. It's not going to explode for like 3-4 seconds, whatever it might be. So you run around, you can actually kind of run into it yourself to try to set it up into a better position, and then like think of this as like a ledge guarding type of thing. Your opponent's trying to recover, you fire this little Chili Bean bomb towards the edge, and your opponent, they're going to try to recover low, so you might try to drop that Chili Bean bomb right off the edge and go boom. This could be a very powerful attack. Your opponent's going to see it coming and they will have time to react, but if you can set it up properly, this is a very devastating attack. So what else could we go? Perfect idea. Here. Look. The second attack, I think this is called, I'm calling it like the split pea because that's the actual name of the plant. So in the PVZ series, there are several different variations of Peashooter. So why not get a couple of those involved in the moveset? So that's what I'm doing here. So for this attack, this one, like the attack itself, I envision this as a down smash. So Peashooter will fire off a big pellet forwards, but the split pea also has a second head that would grow out of the, well, I guess the backside of the Peashooter. So you got two heads, and you spit one pellet forward and you spit one backwards. So it kind of covers 2 different directions, and it's, you know, pretty cool, pretty clever. I think down smash could kind of work, so, you know, help catch rolling opponents, whatever it might be. Cover your backside as well, so you're not left vulnerable. So just a decent little idea here for an attack. Then, of course, the last thing, why not go, I don't know, plant food for maybe a final smash for all we do. So this attack itself, well, it's pretty simple. Peashooter would end up consuming some plant food here, and then it might even grow in size a little bit, and then like just rapidly fire off like 100, 200, whatever it might be, pea pellets, pea shots, just rapidly, just destroy the stage, destroy everybody in its path. So it's kind of like Samus or Mario, like, roll with me on this one. So when you activate their final smash, they get like this giant beam, this giant projectile that kind of shoots straight forward. I kind of envision that the same type of way, but all these pea pellets are just flying in a straight line. Maybe you can angle it up or down depending on where you're sitting at, you know, whatever it might be. So very powerful, very worthy of a final smash in my opinion. So yeah, it is what it is. But all in all, I am curious about this, and I'll be honest, it's not a series that gets brought up too often. It did win the poll, so that's why I'm curious about it, right? Peashooter, Plants vs. Zombies. Yay or nay? This is where you guys obviously come in as well, down in the comments. Let me know, yay or nay for Peashooter. For me, definitely a yay. I would love to see it. This would be a total out of the left field garden. Nobody would expect this type of character, and it would catch a lot of people off guard, and I think it would even be kind of viewed as a welcome addition, a very welcoming surprise. I think I'll put it that way. But for me, yeah, yay, easy. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. That is going to be it for this one. Friendly reminder, there is a second video today. It will be the updated yay or nay stats. But, you know, that's a little later after this video goes live. So that is it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed as always. And I guess I'll see you when I'm looking at you.